What up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Atmos Love Zone. I want to thank y'all for being with me here today. Let me see who is up in here with me. Who is here? We got Nunya. What's up, Nunya? How you doing? What's going on? Angela Anderson, hello. Shay 973, what's good? Nexie Mendoza, hello. Let me see. Who else? K-Love92. What's up, sis? How are you? Cherie Harris, hello. Mom Life Love in the building. What's up, Mom Life? Iced Out, what's good? Missy, what's up? Let me see. Who else over here? Andrew Staples, what's up, my brother? How are you? Jacqueline Jones, hello. Jules Small, hello. Drama Free. I love your name, Drama Free. Drama Free. I like that. I have definitely been trying to stay drama free. So I love that name. Let me see who else over here. Let's see. I think I got everybody. West Coast Bells in the building. What's up, West Coast Bells, my sisters? How y'all doing? So y'all, welcome to the show. Y'all, as y'all know, I've been MIA lately. As some of y'all know, I think I shared it with y'all. I have been promoted to a more busier position on the job that requires a lot more time, so I don't really have a lot of extra time for YouTube. But to be honest, it's just YouTube hasn't been the place that you really want to go lately because of all this just unnecessary, just drama. Now, there's been a lot of things going on in the world, right, outside of R. Kelly. However, R. Kelly still seems to be trending. He still seems to be relevant. So it's hard to not talk about the obvious, right? But there's some things that I definitely wanted to talk about. I did see that, R. Kelly is going through some health issues right now. So, with anybody, whether it was R. Kelly or, anybody, you don't want people, to not get the right medical care if that is indeed, a fact. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jacqueline Jones. I appreciate it. 15th Ward said R. Kelly about to get them. Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. So at the end of the day, y'all, I do get on here every now and then, look like some of my sisters been covering things. Shout out to True Strong Warrior. OCOV, shout out to her, doing really good things. Man, Fat Boy doing his thing. I see Larry still doing his thing. Tears, Diva, Divine Light. All my brothers and sisters, man, y'all go support those channels. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What is that? Please misspell curse words or certain words that may get this channel flagged. Yeah. But no, y'all. I want to thank y'all for being here today. There's some things I do want to talk about. Sometimes I see things and I want to just get out there. There's some issues that's been on my mind to come talk about, but I just been like, you know what? Let me just wait for the right timing. You know what I'm saying? Before I get into this stuff dealing with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, I'm sure a lot of us have seen that video with the woman who killed her husband, right? I've been listening to different takes and listening to different people. Probably have watched that video many times. Look back on the timeline just to kind of see what what the relationship was. Was it always toxic? Was it something that built up to that moment? And from what we see, it looks like that was definitely, in my opinion, a crime of. I gotta say, the more I think about it, I believe she killed him out of not only anger, embarrassment, hurt, pain. I think she just got to a point where she just said, you know what, I'm willing to risk it all. If you're going to leave me with all of this, then it's kind of one of those situations where you ever heard, crazy men that say, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you type thing. I think it was really, really close to that. There was some things that happened where, I felt like there should have never even been a gun involved in the whole situation. There's mixed stories, as far as if, when she was on that live, just the timing of it to me was kind of weird. How, she was on the live and then he comes into the house and I guess he's coming to get ready for work and It was just really crazy, man. It was really crazy. I thought the mother could have played a much bigger part in diffusing that situation. I feel like the mother could have definitely just, grabbed her damn daughter up and said, "What the hell is wrong with you? You're about to risk your whole life in prison and leave these kids on me. Have you lost your mind? You know I can barely take care of myself. You think I'm about to take care of your kids because you want to get mad over a nigga? That ain't about to happen. If you don't put that damn gun away and let that nigga go to work, y'all deal with this later on." That's probably what should have happened. I think the mother at first was instigating the situation, and then when she saw it was starting to get real, that's when she started to regret. By that time, though, the bullet was already shot, and the young man was already dead. I do want to caution people, that you never know how your actions really affect a person in a relationship. There are some people that will say, oh, I ain't worried about it. I'm done. I'm over it. Whatever. Boom. Up. Moving on. Up. Next. Right? But you never know how their self-esteem is affected. You never know how it felt for that mother to look down at them kids and probably see him every single day. And, allegedly, he was sleeping around with other men. Allegedly, he was sleeping with some girl at the job. I don't know if that stuff is true. That's just the stuff that she was posting on her Facebook. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. A lot of people were thinking and saying, it should have never got to that point. And I agree with those people. However, no, they were lovers since middle school. Middle school love. So you think about it. I think they were both 28, I believe. 4 kids together, right? Middle school lovers, that person like the back of your hand. You know pretty much everything about that person if y'all been dating since middle school, and now you married. So you just don't put people in that kind of situation when you've been with them. You got high school lovers, and you got people who, and that's a very long relationship. But middle school, everything about that person, or at least you should if you've been together that long. But at the end of the day, I hate that young man lost his life. I feel like it was probably an abusive relationship. Both ways. She probably putting her hands on him and putting his hands on her. But I think that once you start bringing other people into your relationship, then you tend to have to defend yourself more, speak up for yourself more, and try to make yourself not look like the person another person tells another person that you are. And so that whole situation was heartbreaking. I feel bad for those kids. When you heard the little girl crying, saying, my daddy, it's just crazy. They will never, ever, hey, what's up, Tammy? How you doing? But you got to be careful. Even y'all here in the chat, you got to be careful when you playing with somebody's heart. Don't play with nobody. And you got to realize, for the men that are listening, okay, yes, it's wrong that she killed him, but and I'm not defending her, but I must be honest and say that woman risked her life 4 times in labor to give birth to this man's children. A woman don't give birth to 4 kids to a man that she is not in love with, or she is not in there with. 4 kids since middle school, and you allegedly sleeping with other men. And it's too much. It's too much. I think she just snapped. As he was trying to leave, I think she just snapped. I don't think it was an accident. You don't shoot somebody in the head on accident. You just don't. She put the gun down and it went off and she shot her in the back of the head. No. Accident, putting the gun down, maybe it go off, you shoot him in the stomach or in the leg. The bullet not going to go up to the back of the head. It's just not going to happen. Okay? It just don't make sense for that to happen. However, y'all pray for that family, pray for them kids, pray for that mama, that whole situation. You know, that whole situation. The situation with the girl who killed the kids in Tennessee, walked into the church and you know, it was a private school, walked in there and killed the teachers and killed the kids and killed y'all. This world is crazy. Just this morning, looks like somebody got killed. And this is all happening in Tennessee. I'm sure there's other places that things have happened crazy, but this is over in Tennessee where somebody got, I think 3 people got killed, or 7 people got shot, 2 people got killed outside of Yo Gotti's restaurant. It's crazy out here, y'all. So please look around, look at your surroundings. See what's going on around you. Okay? See what's going on around you. Watch where you at. Watch where you going. Okay? Now, I want to pull this up really quick. And I want us to read this letter that Bonjean wrote. Okay, this was wrote on the 28th. It says here, Robert W. Steele Jr., U.S. Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Prisons, MCC in Chicago, 71 West Van Buren Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60605. It says, Dear Mr. Steele, this is from Jennifer Bonjean. Okay? It says, Dear Mr. Steele, I am writing to continue our conversation from the past week and demand that my client's medical needs be addressed immediately. As you know, on March 30th, 2023, I sent you an email expressing my grave concerns about Mr. Kelly's continued pain and worsening symptoms related to his prior surgery. Mr. Kelly failed to receive competent post-operative care at the MCC. Indeed, after Mr. Kelly's surgery, he was fitted for a cast to protect the incision site. The cast was supposed to be removed after 2 weeks, but the MCC failed to follow this directive from his treating physicians. Mr. Kelly repeatedly asked the medical staff at the MCC to remove the cast and check the site of his surgery. His requests were continuously ignored. Eventually, Mr. Kelly was forced to physically remove his own cast, which as I previously stated, was absolutely unacceptable. Okay? In the past couple of months, Mr. Kelly has complained repeatedly of pain and alleged that the MCC medical staff examined the source of his leg pain. Mr. Kelly even apprised MCC medical staff that he was concerned about having blood clots in light of his family history. Again, he was ignored. On March 20th, 2023, I was forced to raise these concerns with you directly. My understanding is that the same week, which is last week, he was brought for outside treatment, where it was confirmed that he has blood clots in his leg, where his surgery was performed. Now, y'all, blood clots is pretty serious. Blood clots is serious. If y'all could do me a favor, I got 59 watching. I got 18 likes. For those of y'all, just hit the like button. It's free. I promise you, I won't ask you for no cash app. Just hit the like button. It's free. I'd appreciate that. This helps the algorithms, okay? Blood clots are serious. If a blood clot go to the wrong area, travels up to the heart, you out of here. Go in your lungs, you out of here. Can go up to your brain, you out of here. Like, it's pretty serious. What's up, MS Blessed? How you doing? Blood clots are nothing to play with, y'all. Okay? It says, my understanding is the same week last week he was brought for outside treatment, where it was confirmed that he has blood clots in the leg where his surgery was performed, likely related to the negligent post-operative care he received at the MCC. Blood clots are life-threatening complications that should have been monitored from the start. Mr. Kelly spent nearly a week in the hospital, during in which he was denied access to me, his lawyer, and his fiancée, who was desperately worried about his well-being. So, at least now we know that Joy is obviously okay. Joy is obviously living. Joy is obviously still able in dealing with R. Kelly. Okay? Says here that well-being, I appreciate that you informed me that he was obtaining treatment at a hospital, but it is entirely unacceptable that he was denied the opportunity to communicate directly with me. I emailed you yesterday to inform you that I remain concerned about his condition, and you assured me that the MCC was handling his medical needs. I am not convinced. I spoke with him today, and he sounded unwell and continued to complain of terrible pain. Mrs. Savage has also informed me that she met with him today, that he looked terrible, and that she was gravely concerned about his health. Okay, so at least we see that Joy did go see R. Kelly during this situation. The MCC/BOP has a constitutional obligation to provide competent medical care to all inmates. The MCC has failed to do so with respect to Mr. Kelly. Had Mr. Kelly received competent post-operative care, these complications would not have occurred. We fully intend to address these harms through the appropriate administrative and court processes. But I have immediate concerns about Mr. Kelly's health and safety. He should be promptly returned to the hospital for continued care and monitoring by competent medical personnel. Sincerely, Jennifer Bonjean. Now, I'll say this. Get the man the proper medical care. Okay, I for one, I don't want to see the man, die because of something that was a negligent part on behalf of the MCC. Get the man the medical care that he needs. Let me see. So somebody said pit stop 1998. So why wasn't he in pain in his calls to Storm or Corey Holcomb? He's singing, but he's in grave condition. Yeah, some people did ask that question. Why wasn't he complaining about his pain? I don't know. I can't answer that question. And you got to also understand, he does only have a few minutes to talk. 15 minutes to talk? Maybe he didn't want to use that 15 minutes to talk about that. He wanted to continue to talk about the BOP situation. What's up, A2L? A2L said they were gonna let him die. Shaking my head. That's a shame. Yeah. Get that man the right damn medical care. I know you got some people out here that's like, I hear people saying fuck him, and all that. I don't agree with that kind of way of thinking when somebody is going through a medical situation like that. It just seems real cruel and heartless, and I don't rock with that kind of way of doing things. So I feel like, get a man the proper medical attention, and let that be. Let it be. Let him serve his time. Let him go through the process on his appeals and all that kind of stuff. But if we're gonna do it, let's do it the right way. I would hope no one would want to see him die because he didn't get proper medical care. You got some people out there that do. And those people got to deal with that kind of stuff in their own life. I don't support that way of thinking. However, when it comes to this outrage of R. Kelly and the continued people out here that still, you know, acting as if this man is still completely innocent of what he was proven to have done. I purposely have been staying away on purpose because it doesn't make sense to continue just still, he's innocent. He didn't do it. I mean, it don't get more clearer than the tapes. And even Greenberg said, we can't get around the tapes. We can't. We can't get around the tapes. I honestly believe that R. Kelly had an opportunity to get a plea agreement. And because of him listening to probably people out there like the Sharon crazy Bushes and, some of his other, crazy supporters, super fans out there, they said, no, take it to trial. Take it to trial. And look at the position that he's in now. Okay? Take it to that position. Right? I don't know. I don't understand how people can just be so infatuated with this man because of music that they can overlook the fact that he was proven in 2 different jurisdictions by 2 separate juries to be proven of 19 counts of being guilty. I just don't see how people can just ignore. Now, I got my own feelings about some of the stuff that happened in New York, but that's what he got an appeal for. Hopefully, some things can help him on that end, because we do know that there was some very shady business done at that New York trial to get that man convicted. Truth is, he was. And I know people, the man was set up in New York. Let's just be honest about it. There was a portion of that trial that he was set up when it came to Jane Doe number 5. Those are facts. It's out there now. You can't ignore it. Those are facts. Now, the rest of the stuff that he's on video for, you can't defend it. Okay? One thing that he's guilty of is what he is on video doing and what he was proven to do. But there was some funny business that went into getting those convictions. And that's the part that's going to have to, I don't know how they're going to get around that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But y'all, I want y'all to just understand that I've been listening to people's lives and just kind of sitting back and I understand that some people are, getting triggered by the things that are said on YouTube. My suggestion would be stay away from it. Just don't listen to it. Don't go on the panels. Don't go on the channels. If you're triggered by this stuff and you know that there's a really good chance that someone saying something's going to trigger you, stay away from it. Don't go on the panels. Don't just, okay, he on that channel, I'm not going to listen to that mess, right? And I want to encourage people that care about these victims, stop sending them stuff of people talking about them, because all it does is trigger them. Like, stop doing that. You aiding and abetting to them to their triggers, right? We need to be protecting these people, like keeping them shielded from that kind of stuff. I mean, they've been through enough. And when I heard, that the channel the other night and the victim went off, it was triggering to all of us who support the victims. But it's like, don't put yourself in that arena. You know what I mean? It's just my opinion. But, I just, like I said, I just been sitting back and gathering and thinking and, just realizing that this R. Kelly thing, the whole thing is just pure evil. It's a bunch of mean, hateful people that will try to really destroy your real life. They really will. You got to be careful on what you're saying out here on these YouTube streets. As you see, people will take something you said, build a whole show around it, play your words against you, and then come through and roll you over. Like, you got to be careful on what you're saying on these YouTube streets, especially if you don't want the backlash. You don't want people doxing you, calling your job, trying to get you moved. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. Watch the information you give people about you. A lot of stuff that's happened to people is because people have too much information about them. But you got some people out here that's doxing people too, right? But at the end of the day, we got to pray for everybody that's involved. Pray for everybody that's involved. Pray for R. Kelly. Pray for the victims. Pray for the parents. Joy, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know how anybody can. I don't give a damn what your mama or your daddy do or they say. I don't see how any logical person can really not talk to their parents for years, not even see how they doing, not care how they doing over a man. I don't care what they say. That just don't make sense to me. It's really disgusting to think about it. No phone call, no text, no Skype, no nothing. Just got your parents sitting there, just withering away, stressed out. Like stress is a killer. Stress is a killer. Stress will take you up out of this world. And when you are sitting there purposely stressing your whole family out over your well-being and your whereabouts, like, you got to live with that. There's going to be a point in time when Joy is going to wake up and realize, what the hell was I thinking? And I pray that God protects her family so that they can reunite and something drastic does not happen. I pray. Let me read some of y'all comments, see what y'all got to say here. Let me see. We don't know who he made suffer. Pit Stop says Dana J said last week that it was a paid body double on those. I don't believe there was no freaking body double. Pit Stop said it's just mind blowing that they just still say he's innocent. Right. Boss Queen says right is right, wrong is wrong. He beat them and gave them a bucket to boo-boo in. Made the two savage eat boo-boo, telling them that is what they have to do for the industry. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's how he got his money from, giving him girls toys and a little cash. Not over a man. Joy, get it together and go home. Right. She a cancer. Women controlled by R. Kelly. She's still in jail, and he had a baby by IVF treatments to have a baby. She got a daughter. Boss Queen, I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true that she has a daughter. I don't believe that. That still hasn't been proven. Joycelyn missed out on a lot, like graduations, weddings, family reunions, and even funerals. Right. Andrew Staples, you right. You right. Missed out on a lot. Like, she in her 20s. They say she 20, 26, 27 now. Right? Maybe younger. I don't know her exact age, but as a parent, like, it's got to make you feel some type of way that any child would do that to their parents, because you put yourself in that situation. And the first thing you think is, what if it was me? What if it was my child? What if it was a man that had so much control over my daughter that she wasn't allowed to call me to say, hey, Dad, I'm cool. Hey, Dad, how y'all doing? Hey, Dad, how's my sisters? Hey, Mom, I love you. I'm just going through, I'm handling my business right now. I don't need no distractions. Like that, I don't care what nobody say. People keep saying R. Kelly not controlling her no more. Well, if she's still going to see him, in which Bonjean just confirmed that she is, he still has full control over that girl. Period. There is absolutely no doubt. So I don't care what people say. Oh, well, he don't have control because he's locked up, and that don't matter. You know how many men can control women and put out hits on people from jail? You know all it takes is one phone call from jail to end somebody's life? Like, it's real. It's real. I don't see how people are still delusional about this whole situation. This man's still running things from jail. Still. What's up, Purple Purple? Boss Queen says, I went to camp Mendocino with Aaliyah, and she was 13 years old, and she said her boyfriend, Robert, and I said, how old is he? She said 26 at that time. I said, he's a pedophile. She said, you think so? So, didn't he get married to Aaliyah when she was 15 and he was 27? So I'm confused on how she was 13 and he was 26 at the time that you knew them. I don't know. A2L said, right, a man she can't even see or touch when she gets ready. Right. Drama Free said, yes, he still has mind control over Debo. He do. He still got mind control over Debo. Yeah, y'all. So, listen, there's not a lot of people that are speaking out and that are speaking up for, these victims. And so the people who, actually do care and actually, don't mind speaking up for them. There's not many men. It's me, Larry, I lately I haven't really seen nobody else that's speaking up for him, but at the end of the day, my advice to these queens out here that are triggered is to stay away from it. Stay away from it, because there's some people that will say things to trigger these victims, especially if they think it's going to be on the live and they can go back and take it and play it on their shows and go back and say, see, so I said something that made this person. I'm not saying that Levi was trying to trigger her. I'm not saying that. I don't think he was trying to do that deliberately. But it did happen, right? So we just gotta, it's our job to the best that we can, try to protect these victims, okay? The best way we can. I know we're not in their real life, but when it comes to online stuff, sometimes it's okay to reach out and say, hey, this might be a little bit too much. This person gonna be on my show. You know what I mean? You might want to, I don't know what he gonna talk about, but I don't want you getting, hurt by what he got to say, So, but at the end of the day, y'all, let me see. Yes, she said, on my life, somebody lie about age. Yeah, okay. But y'all, listen, man. I really just wanted to come on here. I hadn't seen y'all in a minute, man. Like I said, when I tell y'all Atmos been handling his business, I've been handling my business. I didn't tell y'all this, but I did a stage play this was in 2020, I believe. A stage play called a good woman or a fool, and I played the lead role as a former football player who, was out here trying to be a player. You know what I'm saying? Had a woman who was, in love with him, and he was just, just stupid. Former retired football player, had money, just trying to play the streets, acting like he don't give a damn until she finally flip it on him and leave him for somebody else. It's a really good play. We did it here in Atlanta, and I just got a call the other day that play got picked up by a company. It's gonna be on Tubi in August. It's gonna air, so y'all see my crazy face and see what I do in my spare time with this acting thing. I'm also gonna be I play a lawyer in this other series called Addicted to Shoes. So y'all go see some advertisements coming out. Like, your boy is doing a lot of different things, So, but God is good, y'all. When I tell y'all that God is blessing, He's blessing. Okay. But y'all, listen, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all can share love. Thank you for everybody that already hit the like button. I appreciate that. Thank you for the person that hit the dislike button. Thank you. God bless y'all, man. I will holler at y'all later on. Let's continue to pray for these victims. Say a prayer for R. Kelly too, that he does get healed from his health conditions. Okay. I love y'all. Holler at y'all later. Peace out.
You